Welcome to Spiritism Explored and Explained, where we take you on a journey of discovery of the other side, the spirit realm, the universe from which you came and shall return. The Doctrine of Guardian Angels, a spirit communication from St. Augustine and St. Louis. In the book, Spiritist Review, Journal of Psychological Studies of 1859, published in 2015 by the U.S. Spiritist Council, there is a communication regarding guardian angels from spirits who signed themselves as St. Augustine and St. Louis. Allan Kardec put the communication into one of his monthly periodicals in 1859. Therefore, I will take his word that even if the spirits weren't who they say they were, the sentiment is correct. Also, the tone of the message and the wording is similar to communications from high spirits I have listened to while at medium meetings. By the way, for those diving deeper into the available Spiritist literature in English, the two books released in 2015, the Spiritist Review of 1858 and the next book, the Spiritist Review of 1859, are fascinating. You can find both books on Amazon or at the United States Spiritist Council. In the chapter titled The Guardian Angels, on page 35, the message is revealed. This is what they say. There is a doctrine that should convert the most incredulous for its enchantment and kindness. This is related to the subject concerning guardian angels. Just think about the fact that you have near you beings who are your superiors, who are there to counsel you, to sustain you, to help you escalate the difficult mountain of righteousness, who are more certain and dedicated friends than the most intimate relationships that you can establish on earth. Isn't that a consoling idea? Those beings are following God's orders. It was God who placed them by your side. They are there out of love for God, thus accomplishing a beautiful and tough mission. Yes, they will be with you wherever you go. The dungeons, the hospitals, the places of mockery, the solitude, nothing separates you from these friends that you don't see, but whose kind impulse your soul feels, hearing their wise advices. Had you known this reality better, how many times would that help you at moments of crisis? How many times would that save you from the hands of bad spirits? However, on the great day this angel of goodness may tell you, "Haven't I told you, and you did not do it? Haven't I shown you the abyss, and you fell into that? Haven't I made you hear the voice of truth in your conscience? Nevertheless, you followed the advices of lie." Interrogate your guardian angels. Establish with them this fond intimacy that reigns among the best of friends. Think not of hiding anything from them, since there is God's eyes, and you cannot deceive them. Think of the future, and endeavor to advance in this life. Thus your trials will be shorter and your existences happier. Go, people, courage! Cast away your prejudices and hidden thoughts, once and for all. Take the new path that opens up before you. March on, since you have guides that you must follow. The target cannot frustrate you, for the target is God Himself. To those who think it is impossible for elevated spirits to attach themselves to such a laborious and constant task, we say that we influence your souls even by being millions of miles away from you. To us, space is nothing, and even living in another world, our spirits keep the bonds with yours. We enjoy faculties that you cannot understand, but be assured that God has not imposed upon us a burden beyond our strength, and that God did not abandon you without friends and support on earth. Each guardian angel has his own protege, who watches it like a father over the son. It is happy when he sees the child following the good path, and suffers when its advices are neglected. Don't be afraid of bothering us with your questions. On the contrary, always be in touch with us, since you will then be stronger and happier. What makes all people mediums are these communications between each person with their familiar spirit. Mediums who are ignored today, but who will manifest later, spreading like a boundless ocean to keep incredulity and ignorance away. You don't know the work that you accomplish by doing so. It is the works of Christ, what God imposes on you. Why would God have given you intelligence and science but to share with your brothers and sisters and make them advance in the path of the eternal venture and happiness? Signed, St. Louis and St. Augustine. I hope this helps you feel comforted and loved. When you are at your loneliness or at the very bottom in the middle of a hard trial, think of your guardian angel and pray for strength and guidance. Demonstrate your sense of purpose and your willingness to learn, and I guarantee you, events will start breaking your way. To learn more about the spirits in the spirit universe and the whole process of guardian angels, read my book, Book 2, Spirits in the Spirit Universe of Spiritism Revealed to an Anglican Vicar. It covers communication that pertains to 5 main themes: spirit education, lower levels of heaven, and spirit education in the higher levels of heaven. It talks about spirit attributes. It talks about the power of spirits, and it reveals to you other knowledge of the universes that were given to us by high spirits. Imagine a fantasy world where if you apply yourself, you can travel from sphere to higher sphere, accumulating new attributes and powers after graduating from each level. Nothing could stop you, for there are no limits. Promotion is based solely on merit. Within each stage, your mind is fully engaged in comprehending the most extraordinary knowledge, all within an atmosphere of supportive and congenial friends. If this sounds like heaven to you, then you are correct. It is heaven. God bless.